Yo, what's up guys? Untitled Red here, and this is a new series. Well, it's only going to be 4 episodes. I'm going through every single starter and their pros and cons. I'm going to play I'm going to play the early access with every single starter to see which one is actually the best. Because, you know, right off the bat, when Pocket Anime released their starters, everyone was saying Sasuke is actually the worst. I'm here to tell you the different pros and cons of each and every starter, because obviously they do have pros and cons of each one. And it just suits you the best. Like, whatever suits you the best is what you should pick. So I'm going to go through all that. I have pretty much good experience in this game, and I play a lot of feature captures, so I should know what I'm talking about. I hopefully know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So starting off, Sasuke is a really good pick if you really want a quick and heavy attacker. This guy is really strong. All right, so the pros of him is he's super quick. So even early on, when you're level 5, you're level 6, you actually outspeed many of the marines from the other trainers that they have. Like the early trainers, like Trainer Sophia and Cadet Mia, those trainers are like pretty easy to go against, but you will have to use a lot of heals because, again, Sasuke is pretty easy to kill. He usually attacks first. So even if it takes 3 attacks to kill to knock out a marine, you'll probably only take 2 hits of damage, which each damage is like 8, so like 16 damage, which isn't actually too bad. Actually, Sasuke learns Fireball, which is his Fireball Jutsu, and Lion's Barrage pretty early on. Fireball Jutsu is super good since it actually has a 20% chance to burn them, and they usually take 1 tick. And Lightning Strike is also good for, you know, stuff like water types and air types, so he has good coverage. He also learns Lion Barrage super early. I think that Kunai Barrage was actually better for me. So many of these typings are probably not final, so Lion's Barrage might be a melee or fighting type, so it gives him even better coverage against rock types, which is one of his weaknesses. And also he has a counter to water types as well, which is his Electric Strike, which is his Chidori. The cons to Sasuke is that he's super easy to kill early on. Like, literally, I almost lost to a Kobe at he has level 3 Kobe, and I had a level 9 Sasuke, and I almost lost. So he dies super early. The scaling on this game is trash, but he dies super early. You will probably need a lot of sacrifices, so you have to put much time into, you know, getting different animons. Like I got the Marine, the Bandit, and Corbin to help out Sasuke. Just in case he's about to die, I switch him out for like a sacrifice almost. So you need a lot of sacrifices in this game. Sasuke, like any other starter, actually has the most weaknesses. Since he's a fire type, his weaknesses being both fire itself. Well, he's not very effective to fire anyway. His weakness to water, also his weakness to earth. Yeah, those 2 specifically. And the main thing, even though there's only 2 weaknesses, and you know, like something like Ichigo having 3, those 2 weaknesses are actually super bad since they're early on. The last battle, your rival Victor actually has 2 rock types. So maybe they'll change it later on, but right now Sasuke is not looking too good with his pros and cons. But the thing is, the way you go against pros and cons is you use the pros to their fullest potential, like Sasuke learning Chidori and Fireball super early on, and the cons that you can actually move around that. So what I do is I got myself a Corbin and a Wolfman or a Yamcha early, so I can deal with rock types and also other fire types. And if there's any single water types and fire types, I just use the Chidori. All right, at level 16. But if you don't have that, I'd probably just keep Corbin in, because he actually does a good amount of damage if you just use Kunai Barrage. Moving into later on in the game, when there's evolutions and there's more development into this game, I think Sasuke would probably be the second best starter, because later on he'll be the best starter, but right now I would say the second best starter, because he later on should learn electric type moves, which negates his weakness to water, which of course, because he has a Chidori, negates his fire, because he has something else that he can use that does high damage to fire. And he also negates his earth if Lion's Barrage changes to a fighting type move. I'm hoping that he learns more, because he is pretty good in the anime for hand-to-hand combat. But yeah, he will be super strong later on. So if you want a super strong later on unit to use, definitely pick Sasuke. On that note, guys, if you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe to the Untitled Red crew, and turn on post notifications for the next video. The next video will be on Luffy.